Howdy everybody, Kyle Fergusson here. New PTR is up, will be up till December 6th. No new hero, which I won't hide my disappointment about. There was a rework for Rehgar as well as some other stuff in here, and we're gonna go poke around the PTR a bit. Got a little reward for 6 years as well as the 6.5 anniversary. At least they have a sense of humor about it still. No announcement with this. There's no sort of a statement being made. This is the 2021 Classic Pack. I haven't actually looked through these yet, but it's promising a number of classic themed skins. Let's see. These are usually pretty hidden, so we have to go hero by hero and find them. But we know from the starting screen there's going to be a classic Rainer. So let's go find him. Got a lot of skins. Okay.
Hey, man.
So a different looking face to match more of his. Okay. That's a pretty cute. Very low detail classic marine. All right, I like it. What else do we have? Looks like a Li Ming, a classic Li Ming of sorts.
I am here to help. Do you require the aid of a wizard?
So D2 Li Ming. That's pretty good. Not bad, not bad. There we go. There's the one. Okay. We got a Kerrigan. As long as they have green Kerrigan. Green, weird, yellowy Kerrigan.
Is the instrument of my will.
It was pretty close. Yeah, okay. That's pretty close. Weird. Yeah, there we go. Weird yellow. It's not bad. She's got ripped up fishnets. Can't say I remember that in the low graphic days, but sure, why not? Okay. All right. And then finally, oh, wait, there's a butcher. Ugly, low graphics butcher. Let's go find it. Yeah. That's awful. That is absolutely awful. Matches, right? Oh my, those horns. Those horns are hideous. And Rehgar, who got the rework. There's a couple of other things hidden in there, like a Probius. All right. Warcraft 3 Rehgar. Those are... So those are all really bad in a good way? What a strange time to be in. They're supposed to be bad. They're bad in a good way. All right. All right, let's take a look at the patch notes here. So, up first, we have a general building change. The healing wells now work like ARAM wells. So the healing wells are now invulnerable, and they are destroyed when the nearby fort or keep is destroyed. So no more can you cheese Battlefield of Eternity by leaving a well up, and you can't snipe wells at all. They just go away when the forts go away. And it looks like they increased the forts and the keeps, and I assume this is the number based on how much health the well had. That's all just been baked right on over. Absorb the health, perfect. So that's what happened. So the exciting thing about Rehgar here is that he got some more attack damage, but mostly everyone's excited about this trait. All the Ghost Wolf information has been moved to Z because it now has a new activatable Purge. Activate to make an ally unstoppable for 0.5 seconds or slow an enemy hero by 80%, decaying over 2 seconds. Cannot be cast on yourself, cooldown 30 seconds. That sounds pretty awesome. Oh, there's actually a lot in here. Oh my. Okay, let's make a separate Rehgar investigation then and move on. Yrel. Sacred Sweep cast speed increased. Oh, so they got rid of swift speed. There it is. Finishing time. Heavy burden additional functionality increased detainment strike stun duration by 0.25 seconds. Neat. Will of Heaven additional functionality increased Yrel's basic attack damage by 10%. Will of Heaven. Is that her? Attack speed. Okay, and she gets him some attack too.
May you ever walk in
Neat.
heaven's light.
Additional functionality, Wrath of Heaven. Enemy heroes hit by the center area of Sacred Sweep or the terrain collision of Detainment Strike have their spell armor reduced by 10. Similar to Zarya. Okay, let's read this. Yrel's Q talents have fallen off in both popularity and win rate, so we're baking in the Swift Speed talent functionality to help with abilities' overall effectiveness. We're also bumping up some other talents that haven't been performing well. Similar to Zarya, Yrel's power dynamic can change dramatically, with even small number tweaks, so we're keeping an eye on perfect. Okay. This is a PTR with no new hero, so maybe they're aware of the bugs that have come out with the previous ones. Maybe the QA team is struggling to get to everything as well, now covering multiple games. It's a pretty interesting sort of new era we find ourselves in, but PTR, hopefully it gives them some time to catch some things, and there's a lot of bug fixes down by the bottom. Brightwing Hyperfish. Hyper Shift. Maximum health healing bonus decreased. Fine. Magic Spec cooldown reduction reduced. Invisible Friends, here we go. Duration reduced from infinite to 9 seconds. Healing increased. That's a pretty big blow to the competitive scene and their late game holdouts and bush strategies. Well, it shouldn't be in bushes because they're invisible, but you get the idea. Here's the Dahaka nerf. Health reduced. Regeneration reduced to match. Basic attack damage reduced. Pretty tame. Burrow cooldown reduction reduced from 6 to 3. So less burrows. Taking Lurker Strain. Feeding Frenzy cooldown reduction reduced. Cool. So these were very, very popular talents. They are now nerfed, and Dahaka should have more windows of vulnerability and less drags. Falstad Tailwind trait cooldown reduced from 6 to 5. A Falstad buff, Dishonorable Discharge, Lightning Rod damage bonus per stack increased. Lightning Rod's not the best right now, but that's really interesting. That'll feel nice. Imperious Celestial Charge Q final damage increased, so they're getting rid of something. Blaze of Glory damage increased. Change function actually. Blaze of Glory deals additional damage with Valorous brand marks, but does not consume them. Ooh. Okay. Okay. So you got Flashbanger here. You got Holy Fervor. It's a pretty tough sell. It's a pretty tough sell. Okay. Got it. Jaina. Improved Ice Block. Damage to unlock, Ice Block reduced. Thank goodness. I still wish this was tied to something more, something else. Yeah, Silence Imperious. Because you can't clear weight, you gotta be hitting heroes, so in quick match it's really hard to get this, and quick match is where a lot of people play. It's in a weird spot. Winter's Reach. Muradin auto unlock would be really nice. Increased missile speed of Frostbolt by 30%. Now that's kind of interesting. Blizzard Kona Cold Towns are competing nicely, so we thought we'd improve quality of life. It's not slow. What a weird side grade. Johanna. Iron Skin cooldown reduced. Fabulous. Divine Fortress. Physical armor per basic attack increased from 8 to 10. Duration increased. Basic attacks against any target grant physical armor. Basic attacks against... Oh, okay. Now grant armor. So no longer heroic would be my guess here. Interesting. Laws of Hope is really good, and Zealous Glare is good when you need it. So Zealous Glare, Shield Glare deals 125% additional damage. Not going to do much. Not a lot of damage tied to that, but hey, it's fun to get a blind kill. Hold Your Ground. Cooldown reduced. Oh, nerf to Hold Your Ground. Sins Exposed. Duration increased. Bonus Iron Skin duration increased from 1 to 2 on Steed Charge. Roar. Passive punish damage increased. Heaven's Fury, damage reduced. Yeah, and healing reduced. Okay. There was basically a late game Johanna strategy developing where you would early pick her in a draft. It wouldn't show anything to the enemy side. And then you just hold out all the way to 20. And then you have amazing resets and endless Heaven's Furies. And it was a lot. But you had to get all the way there, which isn't that hard to do in Heroes of the Storm. So they're countering that. They're adding some new talent diversity here and just sort of sprucing up things that were being avoided. Competing against strong Shield Glare talents, Divine Fortress wasn't appealing. That is true. Plus the Gambit. Baseline Endless Journey to make the tier more competitive. Other than that, we have mild buffs for weak talents. Perfect. Junkrat, nerf him. Big ass, move to 13. Okay. So Big Ass, if I'm not mistaken, is the one that allows it to not pop on non-heroes. So now that's going to be, yeah, focuses heroes. Gotta trap them all. It's up against gotta trap them all. We still have the chattering teeth though. So what's the goal here? Puckish Scamp. Additional functionality, reduce both heroic cooldowns by 20 seconds? Why? What? Why? Also gains the ability of a Rip Tire. Yeah. Okay. Swaps to the alternative ability. You could end up off cooldown for a very long time, I guess. Junkrat. Lunara. Nature's Toxin trait damage reduced. Oh. That's pretty tame. Choking Pollen, here we go. Damage bonus against enemies with 3 stacks of Nature Pollen decreased from 200 to 175. I guess she had a while in the sun. That's actually, she had quite a while in the sun. Okay. It was cool to see Lunara fill the role of that Vala, or back in the day, the Greymane, and just seeing Lunara get to, you know, hang out in the big leagues for a bit. Might be enough to knock her out of there. Probius update. Well, there's stuff in here. Warp Rift. This is the explosion. Duration reduced from 9 to 3, and it explodes on expiration. Nice. Attack period reduced, so they fire slower. Attack period reduced? Yes. Additional functionality. No longer requires pylons to be placed or be activated. While in a pylon field, gain 40% attack speed over 4 seconds and reveal nearby enemies. Now prefers heroic targets. Okay. Let's go take a look at this. Because it sounds like they still have durations, which I want infinite cannons because they get destroyed anyway. It's not a big deal. We have some more talents here. Echo Pulse, gather minerals, quest reward no longer reveals nearby enemies. Sure. So I can build it without. Okay, so I can build it without a pylon. But when I build a pylon, while in pylon power field, gain 40% attack speed over 4 seconds and reveal. Okay, so it's slowly ramp. It still despawns. Bummer. I just want to play tower defense. So it's gaining attack speed up to a point. I see. And then it has that for a while. And once it kind of reaches that, it reveals in an area. I mean, that's thematic. Still it despawns. Just keep it. Let me keep the turret forever. But those automatically exploding. That's really nice. Which means I could use my Disruption Pulse for something else, should I desire. More damage. Particle Accelerator, new functionality. After hitting 4 heroes with Disruption Pulse, the next Warp Wave detonates. My Disruption Pulse fires 4 pulses.
Excellent strike.
Okay. Exploding Warp Rifts within 1 second of arming it deals more damage over time. Duration, Pylon Overcharge, okay. Duration reduced. Can only target enemy heroes. Pylons are invulnerable for the duration. That's okay. Shoot him up. Oh, this is the crazy disruption pulse. Deals giant killer damage to enemy heroes. Reduces cooldown. Probius has always had a high requirement for successfully utilizing his abilities. The themes of this update is to turn those requirements into benefits, making Probius more approachable while still rewarding mastery. While the baseline changes to Warp Rift and Photon Cannon affect the identity of these abilities, we hope longtime Probius players are still able to punish the enemy heroes that underestimate their favorite probe. He seems more useful. Slightly more thematic. I still want infinite turrets. I know that's a gift horse in the mouth, but I still want infinite turrets. Ace in the hole. Damage bonus increased from 10% to 12%. Heavy slugs. Duration bonus increased. Cavalry has arrived, or cavalry's arrived. Mark duration increased. That's level 20. That would be the Hyperion. The Hyperion talent at 20, which I take an ARAM. Okay. So the mark is now on the targets for a lot longer. Armor increased on the Dustwing, or armor reduction. Is that okay? Stukov. Health reduced. Healing reduced from Bio Kill Switch. Have seen an influx of strength over the last couple months, and everything has a cost. Huh. They're really not gonna nerf low blow? That's kind of neat. Low blow's really fun, and the trait build's really fun too. So I guess the trait build got nerfed, which is Stukov overall got nerfed, but this is surprising. Oh, sizable Tyrande stuff. Ranger causing Sentinel to hit 2 heroes has become the dominant playstyle for Tyrande, so we're reducing the power of Harsh Moonlight and Empower to raise up her weaker talons. Okay, maximum bonus increased. True Shot Aura. Allied attack is increased. Fun. Range increased on Mark of Mending. Change function now looks to heal allies near the attack target rather than near Tyrande. Alright, so heals tanks more. Or bruisers, or whatever your front line may be. Harsh Moonlight, duration reduced. Empower, what do we got here? Eyes of the Huntress. I'm not terribly familiar with Tyrande level 20s. So we got Eyes of the Huntress here. Heals more. Oh, so that is our business there. Let's get a little more to go. Okay. Healing bonus increased from 50% to 75%, and Celestial Wrath. The slow has been increased to 60. Not crazy. So not a crazy Tyrande update. Zarya. Together we are strong. Change. How many times is this one gonna change? Together we are strong. For 3 seconds after gaining shield ally, every 5.35 damage done to the bearer contributes 1 energy to Zarya, up to 40 energy. Talent effects now last 3 seconds instead of the duration of the shield. Oh. For 3 seconds after shielding. Okay.
Don't just stand around.
Deep burn. Enemy gain increased. Deep burn. Hitting enemy here with particle grenade causes basic attacks. Neat. Okay. Last round, Zarya changes. And then we have a bunch of bugs, which hopefully this is a pretty handsome list. The one that really jumped out to me here was that corpse explosion no longer causes the buildings to attack Zool. Shattering throw and twin blades. Physical damage against shielded heroes. So there's some interesting stuff in here. Amani Rage can now have its cooldown announced to your team. So that's a nice quality of life thing. You can let people know. Ping those abilities. I heard there might be a big Zagara bug, but I haven't confirmed it. So we'll leave that to rumor for now. Thanks for watching. I'm going to make that Rehgar one now. We'll do a full Rehgar rework. What'd you think of the balance patch? Do you think there's going to be another hero, or are we done? Is that it? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.